everyone, I'm Daisy Jacob, a teacher and also a member of Bharat Scouts and Guides, here before you to tell something about an activity going on around the world. There's nothing but plastic tight tunnels challenge, and I came to know about this activity through my organization, that is Bharat Scouts and Guides. But right now, here before you, not as a member of Bharat Scouts and Guides I'm standing, but as a simple human living on this earth. Because I realized since the invention of this plastic, how we have been using that magical material for our own comfort without considering how it has been affecting our environment, our ecosystem, and all the life that we can see around us, from microorganisms to the gigantic whales. So I have studied and I have gone through certain websites and articles, and I prepared a presentation so that I can give you what I learned. And I also came to know the 10 ways with which we can stop this plastic tide, to stop this plastic culture, plastic lifestyle, this throwaway culture. So I will be sharing the presentation. So please do watch this video, what is coming, what is following, and stand with me in fighting against this plastic tide. Thank you. Here I am starting my presentation. Are you ready to be an anti-plastic warrior? What is plastic? It's a substance produced from crude oil by breaking the polymer into components and rearranging them. And there are a variety of different types of plastics like PVC, bakelite, acrylic, and nylon. All these are very useful and made our lives easier, no doubt. But what's wrong with plastic? Number one, it takes 500 to 1000 years to break down. Two, since its invention, we have produced 8.3 billion metric tons of plastic. That's okay, but see the next 6.3 billion metric tons have become the waste. There lies the fact. But what do we do with the plastic waste generated? Let us see. 9% of the waste is recycled. Actually, we do need to recycle waste, but actually that much huge amount of plastic waste generated, only 9% of the waste is recycled, and 12% is burned. Burning plastic produces hazardous gases. 79% remains as the waste. These are the ways which creates greater problem in our ecosystem. Over 8 million tons of plastic waste ended up in ocean. Ocean being the largest ecosystem, these waste which cannot be degraded over the years are definitely affecting the abundant lives available in ocean, from microorganisms to the gigantic whales. 40% of plastics are used for packing. Why did I add this point here? Just to show that the packaging itself is creating a great percentage of the waste. So if it is not needed, packing can be avoided. Now let's see the minutes caused by plastic waste in ocean. 90% of seabirds took in this waste. See, 90%. Only 10% is being saved. Many animals died with indigestible plastic in their stomach. I'm asking you to please search different websites just to find out how these animal lives are affected. The videos will be displaying you such alarming, heartbreaking scenes of the animals suffering because of our ignorance. Over the years, this breakdown in the ecosystem breaking into smaller and smaller particles, forming microplastics which invade all places, land, air, and water, that causing much harm even to the microorganisms. What we can see around is the bigger size plastic, which we call as waste. But once these bigger pieces have been degrading It's not biodegradable, but it's breaking down into smaller and smaller particles. So it cannot be digested by the small animals, and these have been invading all types of land, air, even air contains, and water, even our drinking water contains certain kinds of microplastics. Watch the next slide for that. See, now I've collected a video just to show you, and it will reveal you the most alarming things. Please do watch.
Our oceans sustain life. An abundant ocean can feed 1 billion people a healthy meal every day forever. But now they are being killed by throwaway plastics. The equivalent of one garbage truck of plastic is dumped in the sea every minute. 17.6 billion pounds every year. Plastic is everywhere in our ocean, floating on the surface, mixing in the salt water, and sitting on the ocean bottom, miles and miles deep. And once in the ocean, it never goes away. Over hundreds of years, it breaks down into small pieces. But those pieces, even the tiny ones called microplastics, are still plastic. Sea turtles are choking on it. Scientists say that over 60% of whale and dolphin species are affected by it. Zooplankton, the base of the ocean food chain, eat it. And so do we. It's in the water we drink. It's in our food. Microplastics have been found in our salt, our honey, and our beer, and sometimes even in the air we breathe. Companies are choosing to make something that will be used just once, from a material that lasts forever. If you don't like what throwaway plastics are already doing to our world, brace yourself. We face a tsunami of throwaway plastic in our and the ocean's future. 4 times more plastic will be produced between now and the middle of the century than has been produced in all of history. 4 times more. What can we do? Recycling? Of all the plastic ever generated as of 2015, only 9% was recycled. Even when it is recycled, plastic degrades. Your plastic soda bottle maybe becomes a shampoo bottle, then a floor mat. Even in the best case, it doesn't recycle, it downcycles. And then it becomes pollution that ruins our beaches and chokes sea animals forever. We should not be forced to pollute the ocean every time we eat, drink, or go shopping. We need to be given a choice. A plastic-free choice. This is not hard to imagine. Indeed, some responsible companies are already leading the way. There are throwaway plastic-free aisles in supermarkets. Beverage companies already offer plastic-free soda and salsa water. Restaurants offer plastic-free service. There are plastic-free rooms in hotels. An airline is now offering a plastic-free flight. And Oceania and our allies are winning plastic-free victories. Following campaigning by Oceania, Peru passed a law that keeps plastic out of national parks and beaches. Belize is getting rid of styrofoam. And the European Union has mandated reductions for throwaway plastic throughout its 28 member countries. But with your help, we can do more. Together, we can create a movement to reduce throwaway plastic. We can make sure we're all given real plastic-free choices. We can help our cities, towns, schools, and workplaces establish zones that are free of throwaway plastic. Let's stop plastic pollution from wrecking our beaches and our oceans, and have healthy oceans that delight and sustain us for generations to come. please join our campaign. Go to oceana.org/plastics today.
Hope this video has put some points in you to think on, to act upon. So what do you feel now? Want to do something to save our ecosystem? Now here are the 10 ways to resist this plastic tide. These are simple and adoptable. Number 1. Rid yourself of disposable plastic. 90% of the plastic items in our daily lives are used once and then chucked. So it's good not to use those disposable items, whatever it is that you can see on the screen. Please read it now. Number 2. Stop buying water. Each year, close to 20 billion plastic bottles are tossed in the trash. Carry a reusable bottle in your bag. That is, everybody can do. But we should be willing to do that. Now comes microbeads. Those little plastic scrubbers found in so many beauty products, facial scrubs, toothpaste, body washes, may look harmless, but their tiny size allows them to slip through water treatment plants. Unfortunately, they also look just like food to some marine animals. Opt for products with natural exfoliants like oatmeal or salt instead. That means to avoid the products with the plastic microbeads, but in return come back to choosing the natural ones. Cook more. Not only it's healthier, but making your own meal doesn't involve take-out containers or doggy bags. So this way we can reduce a huge amount of waste that we create. We just change our lifestyle. 5. Purchase items second-hand. Packing should be minimized. See, we have to choose for the second-hand item which is in better condition, and also wherever possible we will not take the things in that packing should be avoided as far as possible. New toys and electronic gadgets especially come with all kinds of plastic packing, from those frustrating hard to crack shells to twisty ties. Search the shelves of drugstores, neighborhood garage sales, or online postings for items that are just as good when previously used. Number 6. Recycle, the most important one. But it seems obvious. But less than the percentage of plastic packaging is recycled. So we have to choose the products comes in recyclable containers. For example, the bottle #1, it stands for PET, #2 and #5. These are recyclable, but these vary from area to area. Wherever recycling plants are there, and if it is available in your area, there's a website and you can search this website to know more about recycling in your own area and click on recycling directory. Support a bag tax or a ban. It may not be something good, but it's definitely good for the long term, even though it may not be something good right now. And you urge your elected officials for legislation that would make plastic bag use less desirable. So we don't like to spend money if things are not so necessary. We will not spend. Usually the human habit is like that. So if we can impose a tax on such product, that will serve this purpose better. Now, buy in bulk. Buying in bulk will reduce the surface area of packaging. Rather than taking things in smaller and smaller packs, it will require a larger amount of packing material. So it's better to buy things in bulk. Bring your own garment back to the dry cleaner. No need of much explanation. Not only for the garment bag or dry cleaner shop, wherever you go, wherever you are going purchasing, carry your own bag. That will help you better to reduce the waste generation. Number 10, put pressure on manufacturers. This is the most important thing. If the products available are less, so they have to produce only the required amount in the required quality. That microplastic, such plastic should be avoided. So we have to put pressure on the manufacturer. What you can do for that? Though we can make a difference through our own habits, corporations obviously have a much bigger footprint. If you believe a company could be smarter about its packaging, make your voice heard. You have to go to that company manager. You can even write, so you can contact them, you can arrange a campaign so that all will be aware what ways we can reduce this, and write a letter, send a tweet, give your money to a more sustainable competitor. So if you're choosing the sustainable company over the other one, so definitely everyone will be forced to do the sustainable practices in the manufacturing too. So what did you decide? If you will ignore, it will not be possible. So please do not ignore. This is high time. It's on your shoulder to prevent this plastic tide. Won't you do something for it? I will do too. If you still doubt, study this picture carefully. How is it going to be affected in 2050? 99% of the seabirds will have ingested plastic, solely showing a particular level of the food chain, but they are interlinked, interconnected, so it will affect the whole ecosystem. So are you ready? Are you ready to rise up and fight against this plastic tide? So it's with you and me. Let's join hands in making our planet a better place. Thank you for watching. Hope you will follow this.